off the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that was well positioned.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Eze has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Rijkaard. Wolfsburg are looking to break at pace. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Wolfsburg go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Olise. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he's straight offside. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Wolfsburg clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Eze. Kukçu. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Vietnam finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Kimmich is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 21.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rijkaard. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Neymar. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Granit Xhaka, that has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance, real chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. Shevchenko. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 10.
Climbs up there, off the post. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 7, Federico Valverde. Number 14, Rafael Leao. Number 6, Guardiola.
And now they can spring out of defence. Wolfsburg do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kimmich for Valverde. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. And he welcomes it in. And that's a chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Pull it. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, played right into his path. Valverde. Now it's Kimmich. Wolfsburg can make their change now with a break in play. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Good ball, good take. Great pressure, plenty of it. Played into space out wide. Zanetti tries to pass it through. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Big chance! It's in! And what a climax we have here! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, super ball!
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
We are into stoppage time. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? Bunu is there to clear. Now it's Mbappe, picked out brilliantly. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Alexander-Arnold. Costa Curta goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Always onto this. Van de Ven. Piqué. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Shevchenko. And Pullet! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
got full, and he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro. Van de Ven. Rijkaard. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bunu, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Wolfsburg are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. He is through here. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Stade de Reims clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Milner. Milner has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Conte. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Driving forward. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good-looking ball. Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Conte. Now it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Defending was strong and firm. Milner, played out wide, aimed beyond the defence, and this is Milner, great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. More and more pressure on the ball here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Right, Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukçu. Right, Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Milner. Right, Batistuta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well
2
seen,
rounded minutes
saw
has
that
been
coming.
indicated.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Wolfsburg head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking tidy in possession here. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Punched away. Piqué. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta! Oh, nearly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Guti. And it's Neymar. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Neymar ploughing through the middle. It's Neymar! And he's straight offside. And this is Shevchenko. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Wolfsburg are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. Some resolute defending there. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into space. Neymar gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Rijkaard. Piqué is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Bunu.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's in a good position here. Batistuta. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Haaland. Neymar. Taken back almost at once. Gullit is flagged offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Gullit. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Wolfsburg surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Piqué gets across to intercept that. Piqué clears. Conte. And it's Kukçu. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Conte. Milner. And it's Hullet. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Just 5 minutes left. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Very much into the last knockings. Van de Ven. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be
It's
1
Beckham.
minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the shot's on here. So that's it, it is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick.